So, hey,
Hello.
it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. But my time says it's 4 p.m. or almost 4 p.m., right? Almost 4 p.m. here, live from Okodia Radio, Nuremberg. And I'm here with a very lovely queen. One of our African queens here. The person of the personality, person of a great integrity. In fact, so that it doesn't sound like I'm washing her.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Well, you're not blushing.
I'm blushing internally. You don't.
Internally.
See it. Yeah.
You know, like the white thing that blush. You see,
yeah,
you see how red they go.
Mine is subtle. It's subtle.
Sometimes they tell me at my working place that they do it like a joke, okay?
Yes, yeah.
And I have a very good humor, a very dark humor for that way, and kudos to Africans.
I can co-sign on that.
Yeah, right? And they'll be like, when you're blushing, we can't even see it. Because you're really...
You're dark. We can't see it. Well, I leave you that. You can blush and I see you blush.
You see it blush, we do ours internally, right?
You blushing? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. But we do really blush sometimes.
Yes, we do. We do blush.
It's just that maybe they don't see it from their angle, how we, because I think
they
when
don't
we blush,
see it physically. They don't see it.
Yeah,
They can
physically.
maybe perceive the energy
yeah.
that we are blushing,
Yeah.
but maybe they can't see it physically.
But
Can
can you, for example, as an African,
Yes.
can you see a black person, an African blushing in your own way? Would you notice it? Because if it's hard for the white race or the white people not to notice us blushing, can we see it within ourselves when someone is blushing? Have you ever thought about it?
That's a very, very good question.
But I think
Never thought about it.
is there a way that the person smiles, or
Yes, I think so. Because
like way beyond normal smiling, like
if I think maybe
shine somehow.
shine off and doing this giggling and stuff for females,
that is typical African.
For us women, we do like
face down and
playing with hands.
right.
And that is our blushing.
Really?
Yes,
That's
maybe
typical African, right?
Yeah,
Typical
yes.
African.
Yes, but to say I never really asked myself that question. That's a good question. What do you guys think?
How?
That's a really good
Well,
question.
anyway, hey.
How do black people blush?
How about what signs can you see?
Yes, what physical signs?
How can you tell when a black person is blushing actually?
Well, that's a good question.
Anyways,
to the audience.
Anyways, I mean, I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank
I mean,
you.
from time to time, you're not gonna be a guest. You'll be a co-host, like co. You're gonna
That's so
collaborate. You know, like
Thank you for
it's
the
just gonna be
opportunity.
you and I, or you and the squad, you and the crew. And I mean, it's something amazing to have you here because I, for one, I always tell you that I know what you bring to the table. I know what you can. You know, sometimes we need more extra people to believe in us. It's true. Sometimes we don't actually believe in our credibility. We still need someone to tell us, hey,
Yes, right.
a +1, right?
Right.
Anyway, I go by the way Kaluizi, reporting live from Okodi radio station, and I will let our lovely our sister here to tell you guys who she is.
So first of all, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jan. Like my parents named me Jan, but my friends call me often Yanni. Yes, Yanni or Lady Yanni is my artist name. I am originally from Ivory Coast. Like I was born.
In case you guys don't know, Ivory Coast, where the almighty great Didier Drogba came from.
Yeah.
You know Didier Drogba that played in Chelsea. When I remember Didier Drogba, I mean, when I first saw you, I was like, now I'm with someone from Didier Drogba's place. How cool is that? You know?
Yes, I mean that's the first thing normally I hear when I state. Yes, when I state.
So I'm not the only one now. I'm not the only one.
You're
Come
not
on,
the only one.
upside down. What the hell?
Yes, he's my countrymen, I would say.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're from that lovely place. But I grew up here in Germany. I came when I was little, like around the age of 5, 6.
It's not like we that came when we were already adult.
Yeah, no, never like that.
And you just want to, you come here when you're adult and you want to learn how to eat with the left hand when you're already adult. That's really hard.
Exactly.
You want to learn how to eat with the left hand, you start from when you're a kid.
Yes, right. That is exactly how it goes. So yeah, I came here when I was 5. I did my school system, everything. I am a certified interpreter and translator.
You see how I'm jealous about this.
You don't have to be jealous. It's for all of us. I do it for all of us.
Because if I'm the one that can not that I cannot speak German, or I speak, but when I speak, you will know that this one, the
but at least you can communicate in German. So
I can communicate and leave the ones for the other people to laugh at me when the grammatic because I really have this grammatic problem, this German grammatic. Oh my
But you are
God.
the only one that can fix that, so you have to sit down and read and do
Come on,
grammatic
wait, okay, now you're challenging me. How the hell do you want me to learn how to use my left hand to eat at this age?
Well,
how?
Books.
So it's just like I want to be a professor.
Internet.
Like literally, I don't have any other thing to do than to learn grammatic.
Or you get someone to teach it to you or something like that.
Okay, well, I will not argue with you. I have you, so.
Well, yeah, I can help
so
you out
that's
from
one.
time to time.
That has solved this. But I mean, literally, the grammatic is horrible. It's killing.
I mean, I speak different languages, so I can compare. Like I speak French, English, German, and a bit of Spanish.
Okay.
But the main focus is on my Latin languages that I speak.
Okay.
So now I can how do you say it? Compare this Latin languages to the Germanic language, such as the German language. And I would say yes, the grammar is more difficult.
It's difficult.
Yes.
You know where I find difficult?
What?
You will not understand. Do you believe that I really still find it difficult to know where and how you use the articles?
Okay.
Like, okay, fine, I understand that here you have something like the feminine, and the masculine, and the plural.
And the neutral.
And the neutral, right? But, in as much as you know that, not every verb, not every verb that or nouns that you know the articles for. Like, okay, fine, the ones we hear every day, like the common ones like table, chair, kitchen, plate. You can. But there are some like that you don't even know. You can even think that the noun itself it's masculine. You don't even know.
You know why? Because English speaking people, they don't have this the separation of words or articles. You just have one article.
Like the woman, the man, the kitchen. These basically for everything.
For everything.
But here you have you have there, you have das, you have
exactly three main articles.
3 main articles.
And in the Latin languages you have 2 main articles, le and la.
Okay.
So yes, it's kind of tricky. Yes, when you come from a different.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult. That's you
guys. Why I'm happy that I came here when I was little, because as a child, it's very easy to catch up.
That is why I said that you can only learn how to use the left when you're still a child, not when you're an adult.
Right.
You understand?
And then while I was studying, I learned Spanish, and I had for my studies and stuff. And it was easier for me because I already speak French. So, they both languages relate. Bonjour, ça va?
That's what that's the only thing I know.
C'est bien ça.
It's finished. My own is finito. That's where it stops. Only bonjour, ça va, bien merci. Still, okay, I can still say bien merci.
C'est bien ça. Doucement.
I don't even know what that is. But you know what funny thing?
Slowly,
doucement. And one thing funny is that when I speak German, they always ask and think that I speak French.
Okay.
from the way my German
Yes,
sounds.
you pronounce,
Yeah.
the way you
Because
pronounce.
even at work, my coworkers do, or sometimes outside, they do ask me, do you speak German? Do you speak French? Are you from a French-speaking country? I'm like, I don't even know anything, a damn word in French. How come? Is it what, your accents, when you speak German, the way you sound, sounds
Yes.
Frankish, you know, French.
It's the way you pronounce things, I guess. So.
But you know that it was a little bit easier for me to learn German. You know why? Because I was basically relating some of those German terms to English. Because somehow, most of the words sounds like was created from English, like calm is calm.
The other way around.
Yeah,
English was created out of a mixture of French and German.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, English was created from them.
Actually a mixture of all the languages you had in Europe.
Okay.
On the mainland.
Now you see somebody, I tell you, we learn every day, don't you see?
Do you know that before English was actually the official language, that people in Great Britain were speaking French in courts and stuff like that?
Wow,
Yes,
really?
So that's why you have a lot of French words also in English. Yeah.
You're not just, you see, you are even educator, you are even educator.
Well, I have, it's my domain, right? So
okay, well,
so
I give you that. I mean, seriously, I tell people, whatever you do, you know, put a little bit effort in that so that at the end of the day, you can still tell the side of your story about it.
Right.
Because I remember when I came to Germany, I was after 2-3 months, I was like, hell, what is this place? I mean, then it was like, when you see somebody and you ask, can you speak English? They will tell you no. And I'll be like, how do I communicate? I remember I called my mom. I told my mom, you know what, I'm coming back.
Okay.
I don't want to stay here anymore.
Man.
It was like, it was in the beginning, it was really hard because you can't communicate. You can't. And it was later on that I found out that most of them speaks English. They can. They could, but they don't want to. And I now understood that why they don't want to, they feel inferior when speaking English because they are scared of making mistakes. They think they could make mistakes while speaking English. But I was only looking for a little bit communication. I don't mind your mistakes, but just understand me.
Just talk to me.
You understand? Let me just hear me out. You know, probably you can help me some. You know.
I fully understand that, and this is why I chose to be a translator and interpreter in all these languages, because wherever I want, because I know that I'm not going to spend my whole life at one place. So wherever I want to go, I need to be able to communicate to the people there. So I chose those 4 languages, and that's the languages that are most spoken like on the entire world. So I will always be able to speak and make me understand by other people, or understand other people too.
Well, you know, for me, I also want to. Currently now, I want to have there's a course called C1. Hello, we have somebody in the house.
Okay.
If I'm correct, this dude is calling all the way from Jakarta.
Okay.
Jakarta. It's calling all the way from Jakarta. Nobody but the person of Mark M's Ventures.
Greetings to Jakarta.
Yeah.
Wow.
From Jakarta, Indonesia.
Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Miss Good Day.
Yeah.
So how do Jakarta people say good day?
It's already night here. I will say malam.
Ah, it's already even night there. So night is malam.
Maybe.
It's malam. Malam.
Yeah,
You already know.
Night
But you know what malam is in Nigeria? You know what we call malam in Nigeria?
I know.
What is it? I don't know.
Well, it sounds like malam. I think malam is like the one we use for some ethnic ethnic group of people, you know, from the north.
It's like in Hausa language, like a mister.
A mister, you know, in Hausa, it's like a mister, you know.
Ah.
So how is it going on? How is it going on over there?
We just chilling here, not too much.
Yeah.
Nice.
The sun and the rain, the sun in the afternoon and rain in the night.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's about to rain now.
So how about you guys lockdown over there and the whole
Yeah, the
situation?
lockdown is still on. We have curfew till 8 p.m. till 6:30 a.m.
What? 8 p.m.
Yeah.
to 6:30. So wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. But I think we
We
also have coffee
we also
too.
have
But I start
coffee.
from 9 till 5 a.m.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think from 9 to 5. Yes, but
Or
I
from
think
10
it was
to
from
5.
10 to 5. I'm
From
not
10
too
to
sure,
5.
yes.
Any which way is the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's
I think
just
in
the same
France
thing.
in France it's from 18 p.m. to the
But-
next day.
But in as much as that is happening, Portugal is still in Europe, right?
Yes.
I heard
Yeah,
a few days ago that they are easing their lockdown. They're even opening their restaurants.
Okay. Well.
Kids should be going back to school in Portugal. So it's still not the same Europe. I ask myself sometimes it's the same Europe. So why, even in Finland, Finland never had everything completely
Exactly.
closed. They never shut anything completely. Finland still have their boutiques open, restaurants open. But it's the same Europe. Are they, I mean, like, they're not all dead.
I mean, they're doing the politics right now. So.
Same here. We have restaurants, malls, and everything open within this period of time. You just have to, like, they restrict the number of people in a store.
Okay.
The distance, the 2-meter distance, you have to observe it with your mask and everything. Before you enter any place, you have to be checked and everything. So, all those measures have been taken and vaccines is going on. At least the first phase is almost through.
Yeah.
And everything going on.
Have you taken your vaccine?
No.
What is your opinion? What is your opinion to that?
It's not really I don't really it's not like I don't want to take the crowd is too much because it's in the general hospitals and some volunteer goes around to
Okay.
dispense the vaccine and everything.
Okay.
I had to go to the general hospital because waiting for the volunteers, even the volunteers, they're supposed to be walking from places to place. But when they get to a place, they discover that they have to spend the whole day in that place because before they finish the crowd there, they are out of the vaccine.
Okay.
But once they start there, everybody just has to rush to. So the crowd is really hectic and everything. It's not something you have to. And being a foreigner, trying to maneuver your way with the citizens to get the vaccine.
Okay. I actually don't want to ask you this question because I think it's personal. I would have asked you if you are for the vaccine or not, but I don't want you to. We are on live now, so I don't want you to.
The vaccine is a good initiative and everything, irrespective of whatever being said.
The theories, the conspiracy theories might be carrying, right?
The conspiracy, mostly in Africa, there are so many rubbish talks and about mostly religion. We are the ones we claim we are so religious and everything, but at the end of the day, we go to countries that feel they are not going to make heaven for loan and everything. We are there. And Nigeria is one of the highest borrowing countries in the world right now. Yet, China is a country without no religion. Mostly they have diversified religion. You see Buddha, you see.
True.
We feel that they are not doing it right, but they are still one of the most developed country in the world. We still go for them to aid and everything.
True.
The vaccine right now is a good initiative. If people are taking it and nothing is happening to anyone, why not take yours? Corona and moreover, Africa, I don't think there's any really serious case about corona in Africa, because if there is, they understand what that virus is all about.
Yeah.
Right here, when it was the outbreak was much, you see cars stopping on the road, honking and everything, people being carried. As when you see at first hand, you understand what really coronavirus is all about.
Okay.
But right there, they just keep on calculating numbers and everything. They not really experience what's coronavirus is. So when you have a list, in order to not to get it or to prevent you from that, you have to take it.
Okay.
Forget about whatever it is.
All right. You've heard it. We are talking live from Okodi radio station at this top of the hour. Yes, it's a chat show, and I'm your host, Kalowizi, and with me it's my good Yane. And right on the phone now, a friend from all the way from Jakarta called in, and we also had a little bit chat with him concerning opinions and matters and welfare. Anyway, all the old greetings. Thank you so much, Mark M's Ventures, for calling in. We do appreciate your call in. We could have a lot of we could do this the whole day, all day long, but we still have callers piled up in the line and wants to also say one or two things. So please, what's your shout out? Where is your shout out going to?
Yeah, just shout out to people back home, people watching.
Yeah.
Just wish everybody to be safe. Nothing more. Just be safe. That's most paramount thing right now.
Yeah, anywhere you are, be safe.
Be safe.
And not forgetting our Muslim friends, who are going through the Ramadan situation. We wish them all the best too, right?
Firsthand, yeah, it's the most Muslim-dominated country here, so yeah, having a fair share of it right here.
All right, please. I will not want us to take this too long. So let's get to the next caller, and we wish you that you stay all the best. We wish you all the very best in healthy condition. Just stay safe, and back from here, we hear from you soon. Maybe some other time. Please stay with us and follow us, and thank you for calling in. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. The world that we live in currently.
I'm calling in. Oh, Joe. We have another person online, and this is Joe.
Hi,
Joe, what's up?
Hi.
We are fine, we are cool, we are okay, we are here, we are doing what we can do better, right?
Yes, just talking.
Yeah, I mean, that's the major aim, to get one or two people online and, relate to one another. I think that's the goal, right? Relating to one another.
Yeah. Much love, man. Much love. Shout out to all of you, man.
That's cool, that's cool.
People are doing.
I heard, by the way, I was told that you're dropping your singles, right? Somebody told me that you're dropping your singles, so I have never had the opportunity to. He does music, right? Please tell us much about. Tell us a bit. Let me not say much because we may not have that much time. So just tell us a bit about your. Yeah.
Peace and love to everybody, alhamdulillah,
Right.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah, I do what I have to do, the single is probably already, still working on it, we have to, finish the whole, studio session production, and then, get everything made up.
Okay.
When we are ready to get to go, then,
Okay.
we will let the people know, but at the moment now, we're still working on everything.
All right, so you mean we should definitely, it's anticipating, right? It's anticipating. We should be anticipating it, right? Okay, good. Well, I mean, I definitely appreciate you calling in today. We just really having a chat day. We just wanna reach out to everybody. We just want to reach out to everybody as much as we can, and basically to give what we can to everybody, and that is stay safe, stay healthy, and be good, right? And to our Muslim friends around the world too, you know, going through the Ramadan situation. So we want to give them power. All right, thank you, Joe, calling all the way from Trier, joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So where were we?
Where were we?
Yeah. Actually, we were talking about our German stuff and before. So, well, how did you grow? Let's I say, okay, he's still online. He's still on.
I'm still alive.
He's still online. It's true. You are following us. I would have hung up, but kind of caught up in the way that I don't even know where to press it.
You gotta hang out with me.
I can't even see. I can't even see the motion to push. I don't want to push the wrong button, bro. Do you know where the button goes?
Let me see.
If you push the wrong button, then we are out. We are out. You see exactly.
And okay, I think he left now.
Okay, he left. Okay.
There you go.
Wow, cool. I think we have lovely people. Thanks for those two guys who called up to spicing up our day.
Yes.
It was nice. It was nice to relate. It wasn't just both of us, you know, to reach out also, you know. It was cool, you know.
And engage with us, and also it's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, you know. I know some people might be thinking, oh, these guys are wasting their time or something, but there's nothing you do that one way or the other, it must only benefit someone and disbenefit someone. So I think we can't. There's no way we can satisfy everybody at the same time.
Right.
You know, like you say, one man's food is another man's poison.
Right.
You satisfy someone, you displease someone.
Right. One hand washes the other. It's just like that.
Actually,
yes.
yeah. So I was about to ask you.
Okay, what
Tell us how you grew up here. Growing up, I mean, you know, you were an African, you came here in your young age.
When I was around 5.
When you were around 5, I mean, that's really a baby.
Yes, really. Like, I came here and I went right into preschool.
But your parents were living here?
Not yet. I was here first with my father. He was working here, and he fetched me from Paris. He came to, like, I was in Paris. I was in Paris.
You were born there? You were born in Paris?
No, I was born in Ivory Coast.
Ah.
Yes, in Makori, Abidjan.
So your mom now left with you to Paris?
What happened was, my parents were both in Ivory Coast, and my dad, he wanted to get work, and you're good. He went to Germany. And then my mom, on her own and with her family, they arranged for her to go to Paris to one of her uncles. And I was left back in Africa with the rest of the family, like my mom's aunts and cousins and stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, when I turned 4 or 5, then my dad came. And
so you were pretty small, like
yes,
really,
I was really, really small. And
really
everyone
baby,
would tell me,
back in Africa.
Yes, and I didn't know my parents like that.
Then.
Yes, then, back when I was in Africa. So everyone would tell me, yes, your parents are there and they want to come see you. My dad, he came often to come visit me in Africa. So then finally he came, picked me up and brought me to Paris where my mom was. And then I stayed in Paris for a year and did kindergarten there. And then my dad again came, picked me up and brought me here to Nuremberg with him. And while he was working, I was staying with some of his friends and stuff like that. And my mom definitely came to Germany finally in 2000, I think. In 2000, we were back together as a family. Yes. So
okay, let's. Now you're here.
Yes.
So growing up here, after Africa, France, and Germany, you like.
I grew up here, between here and France, so we traveled.
Okay, now, let me put it this way. Coming here as you know, how would I say, a baby. Let me use the word a baby for just, pardon me for saying that. But I would go with the word a baby. Grew up to this extent, okay? You've created enormous, you've built this empire over these years right now. Compared to someone who came as an adult, how easy would it?
Well, I don't know. I can't put myself in the position of coming here as an adult because I came when I was little.
Baby. But then, I mean, in terms of the catching up,
yes, I think it's an awful lot of work when you come here as an adult because first of all the language, then second of all the way of living people is different here than back home. The manners and stuff, and
getting used to adapt to things. You need more time to adapt as an adult, right?
The culture in Germany, and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's very difficult as an adolescent or coming here as an adult. Yes, but yet people still manage to do it. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
And is it easy as a black person to you? What do you think easy as a black person?
To be honest, when I was little, I didn't have the emphasis or the focus on the skin color.
The racial.
Exactly, the racial situation that is going on.
Well, because as a kid, probably you will not feel it that much. As an adult, will feel it, right?
I mean, I have also friends who grew up here and they confronted a lot of racism, but for me, even growing up in Bavaria and in Franconia especially, I would dare to say that I didn't encounter racism like that. I did not. So I had a lot of opportunities that were given to me, and yes, so
also.
But I had encounters with racism, but not as frequent. Yes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, in any way in the whole world, everywhere in this world, it doesn't matter what part of the world you find yourself, there's still elements of racism, ethnicity,
of course.
or whatever you call it. Something is still existing somehow. It doesn't really matter if you're in Germany or even in the United States. We are blacks over the centuries, have pulled weight. There is still something you can, just like a few days ago, we had this incident, a lieutenant serving the country with his heart and blood and sweat.
In the country,
Got pulled over, fear for his life. He couldn't step out of the car.
It's a bit
God pepper sprayed from a police.
Yes,
just compare a police and a lieutenant. This is like a police.
I haven't seen the video yet, but I heard about it.
I think you would need to see the video.
Yes, probably. But I heard about it. But I don't. It's not surprising to me that stuff like this is coming from America because you have to consider the legal side of where black people are in general.
There is no legal side because it's not open. Well, that's what we know.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you that black people back in the Constitution were not regarded as human beings.
Constitution which was abolished. It has been abolished.
Well, that's what they say.
They say, exactly. I want to hear that
word. Is it
that
really
is the
this
question,
way?
because
they don't behave this way. They don't behave as if it was abolished. That's what I'm trying to say.
I totally agree with you.
And that's the thing. Yeah, because if you want to compare it to Germany, I would say here you don't have an aggressive form or
manner of approach to
exactly
to
like the
to
type
colors,
of police brutality. It exists too. I
But
don't
to
exclusively
some
say
certain,
that
I will put my hand on fire and I will say to a certain extent. And
yes.
Whatever that might escalate to that level is really worth it.
Yes.
In
exactly,
Germany,
exactly.
I can tell you that.
Well, yeah.
I
I would sign that too, but it is not as. And it's not as normal as it is in the States.
No, that's terrible. The United States is terrible. I mean, this happened a year after George Floyd's issue.
Yeah.
That means that it's not going in here. They're still not checking. They don't care. They don't want to understand. 1 year after, a group of police people killed George Floyd, another policeman is pulling a black man, how do I put it, pulling a black man over and at the gunpoint, like, because I saw the video, I watched the video. The video was really viral. Even till tomorrow, they're still talking about this video. He gunpointed this man in a car, pulled over because of a suspected, plate number, not something, a temporary plate number in a car or something.
But I
something.
think this guy was also he was a military guy, right?
A lieutenant.
Okay, wow.
And
He had his whole own uniform.
Yes.
And everything.
Do you know what a lieutenant? This is like
The
a police. This is a police. This is an army. They're not two. They're not to be compared at all. I mean, I would, if I was in police, I wouldn't dare to do that. I wouldn't dare to pull a lieutenant over, and of course, you can do your job normally,
It's his
verbally,
job.
but pulling a gun to that extent, because I saw you pull the gun, the cops pull the gun. I mean, what would you do at the gunpoint? You would be scared. You would not even want to come down.
Of course.
And thinking, because we have over the years understood that most of the black guys were shot, were murdered when they tried to reach for something,
Yes.
So you telling a black person to pull the beds and come out, he might try to put a hand to just take the bed and you just...
Pepper sprayed him or they shot him?
No, they pepper sprayed him.
Okay.
They pepper sprayed him in his eye. The guy was like, was like, I don't know what is going on. What is going on? What have I done wrong?
Exactly. Like the problem is also that we like to see, we see that stuff now through social media and stuff like that, but we can't sit and discuss and talk about it, you and me and the entire world. The thing is, when are we going to do something to change that? Like for up to now, we're just accepting what is happening. And the problem is, do we have even the opportunity or the chance to change something to the situation? Because
will that be the question, or do we have what it takes? Because
right.
I think there's a lot to that, because we have a lot of sabotage people who act like we are representing you, but they are only representing their pocket somehow.
Right.
But anyway, let's deviate from this because we can go on and on and on and talking about talks like that, and we'll still be here next week. Hey, we are talking live from Okodi radio station. In case you just joining us, I'm Kalowizi, and here with me is your lovely friend Yan.
Hi.
Lady Yan. And I forgot to tell you, she's also a good singer. She's a musician. So please, any platform out there, big platform out there, who's looking for a talent-loaded girl who can sing. She's dropping tomorrow. She'll be shooting her musical videos tomorrow, and she'll be dropping her singles tomorrow too, like I Learned. Please, can you tell us a little bit more to your musical career? How did it come? How did you come about singing music?
So music was always in my life and always will be in my life, I think.
I think it's in the DNA somehow,
yes,
right?
Well, maybe because actually, as I told you, I'm from Ivory Coast, and my whole family,
because me sitting opposite you right now, man, I can also do like what's up, it's Kalowizi live in the Okodi radio station with Yanni, you know what the time is. I think it's in the DNA. We can still we can rap, we can sing.
That's the rhythm in us. That's the how should I say, the driving force. So I started music when I was little back in Africa already.
Wow.
Inspired by, of course, rest in peace, Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and my auntie Monique Sika.
Michael Jackson inspired me also somehow.
Yeah,
I danced to Michael Jackson. I listened to Michael Jackson.
Not only by his music, like I love his music, of course, but just the way he was as a human being. That's why I like him so much.
Even though some of the bad medias try to make him look bad, to my understanding.
And
but I still
also
love him
think
as
as a
much
human being, when you have a pure heart or a very decent heart, that you emerge it through your aura. And I don't know, I felt some kind of connected to him and his aura.
I think that dude has been through a lot that is very, very big for just
He has been
just common fans
yes,
to understand
to
what he has been
understand what
through,
he really
because
has been
we
through, yes.
we couldn't fit into his shoes properly, and I mean there are certain things he wouldn't also say openly, and but I think that dude has been through a lot, which we don't know.
Exactly, and that's why I made him my idol.
Right.
And also rest in peace Whitney Houston. I love her a lot. This is the biggest voice we ever had on this earth, I think.
Man. Like when you come to think about it, like sorry to cut you off there, but sometimes when I just come to think about it, that really good people die quick often.
Yeah.
And not really just say good people, but like legends. Think about them, like
Just
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
I still remember this
Who just,
South African
DMX,
reggae. DMX also
recently,
passed
yes,
out.
just recently.
I mean,
yes,
they
yes.
all not glorily, not happily. They always passed out tragically.
Yeah.
Like it's always a tragedy.
Yeah.
The way Michael Jackson died was a tragedy. The way I'm talking about like Bob Marley, Lucky Dube from South Africa, also a reggae singer.
These are the biggest, big
then
names.
Michael
Like,
Jackson,
I think
then
when you
Whitney
live
Houston.
that kind of life, when you're such a big name, then then your death is always a tragic.
Yeah.
No matter how you die.
And then
like,
Tupac.
Yes,
we're talking
yes.
about
Like,
from the hip hop direction.
Yeah,
And
right.
the Biggie, and now DMX again from the even Nipsey. What's the other one? The other one that just blew up, and Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke, yes. That's what they say.
Sometimes I just think, well, why are those ones dying and the other ones are still like alive, strong and healthy, and
Well, that's
not that we're wishing anyone,
yeah.
not that we're wishing anyone to die before it.
This
Well, I
is
mean,
just, I don't know, some kind, maybe destiny. That's a
Think
question
maybe-
that we
maybe-
cannot answer.
yeah, maybe
It's
it's
a
what
question
they
we
signed,
cannot
maybe
answer.
what they've signed for. Maybe that's how they
Exactly.
destined
Maybe we don't know that.
don't know.
We don't accept if one
it's-
of us signs up for
it's
it and
just-
then
but
experience
sure,
it for
But
himself.
for sure, it's painful.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
call it spade a spade.
It
It's
is.
painful.
It is.
And
Really is. I mean, we still missing their spirits and their arts and stuff like that. I mean, if Michael Jackson
But their
was still
legacy
there-
lives on. That's one
Yes,
thing.
right,
Because
right.
the
And
way we're saying it
still-
right now, in the
yeah.
next 10 years, well, I think we'll still remember these names
Right,
because
right.
because
Never forgot.
they're
Never
they're like
forgot.
a stamp,
Right,
which
right.
a tattoo which never goes off.
Right.
And,
So I was saying yes, Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, the idols, and then I was always singing. I wasn't talking to people when I was little. I was always singing some language that I didn't know and stuff like that.
I think when you're talking about singing right now, I
Yeah.
know somebody is or will be asking, okay, please let us sing for us something.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, just one of your loveliest songs, something that you feel comfortable singing, just maybe 1 or 2 lines. Just anything, any song you feel comfortable.
Yeah, let me think about it. Well,
La 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 la.
well, since we had Michael Jackson.
I can help you with
Heal
that.
the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if we care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me.
Wow. See, record levels. I told you. There was a note. There was a note she hit right now. That was the moment I said, if it's very hard for someone to climb that note.
Okay. Which one?
I think that was the point when you said, people dying.
Okay.
If you care enough.
People dying if you care enough for the living. Make a little space for you and for me.
You people should come outside this guy. I'm already a manager.
He said I'm already
a manager.
Okay, talk to the manager right there.
I'm already a manager. You have not seen something. Come and take it away from me. Let me see. You must go through me.
I write my songs now. I play guitar also.
You must teach me how to play guitar. I want to learn that so bad.
Well, teach yourself then. I taught myself. I didn't have someone else.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Don't say
no,
you can't.
but I need someone to say, okay, this is this is that. Put your hand here, put your hand. Then the rest,
Internet.
leave the rest for me.
Okay, I can show you a little.
There are some people who are good at learning alone.
That's
There are some people who are good at
learning with
show
others.
me and I'll be my master.
Okay.
There are people who like show me and I don't even understand nothing.
Yes, I know. A couple
Teach
of
me
those
and I'm
too.
and I'm still
And I'm
dumb.
still stupid.
You understand?
Yeah,
You
I
get,
understand.
you get.
Yeah.
So we're different. You can't tell me to go and I don't know when I tell you
Well,
that
have you
I
ever
need you
tried?
to teach me.
Have you ever tried though? This
Because,
is the
do
point.
you know that there's certain things that you don't even need a soothsayer to tell you that you can't do it?
Okay, well.
You know, like I always like this man, in as much as people regard him to be somehow, you know, in German you say er nimmt nicht Rücksicht,
Nimmt keine Rücksicht.
keine Rücksicht, wenn er was sagt oder wenn er was redet.
Direkt.
Egal wer vor ihm steht,
Ja,
der sagt einfach wie es ist.
was er
Der
denkt.
knallt es einfach hart.
Auf den
Und das
Tisch.
ist that is no person, but I'm speaking about Dieter Bohlen. I don't know if you've watched some of all this
Yes, I used to watch. I used to
games.
watch all of those.
You know that dude can tell you, you can sing right now. He will tell you, you know what? You are bad in singing. You can never ever sing good in your life. He will tell you that outrightly. It's somehow sometimes
his
it's hard,
business.
sometimes it's heartbreaking to hear something like
Yes.
that. But that's true.
Yeah, I know a few people who got assessed, I would say, by him,
Yeah.
and some of them dropped music after that, and some of them are still doing music. Like
Yeah,
they
right.
took it as motivation to get better.
You see,
Yeah.
that is why I'm talking about different people. There's some
Yeah.
people you tell, okay, I can learn alone.
Right.
Some people say, teach me. Some people like, if you like, bring the whole professor in the world, I will not know nothing.
Right, yeah.
You get?
Ja, ich verstehe.
Ja, siehste. Also wenn ich sage, bring's mir bei, bitte tu das für mich. wenn du
Okay, ich
kannst.
bring dir ein bisschen was bei.
Ja, nur ein bisschen.
Okay.
The rest I can like, you know, push myself, you know. When I start learning something and I'm interested in something, this is my kind of person.
Yes, and then it's easy.
When I develop interest in something, I would go all the way to
Okay.
get that done.
Yes, that's how.
That's the kind of person I am. I don't try to do much, but that one that I feel like I can do it, I will do it. I will always do it to the end. I must find the end.
Okay, nice. That's good. Okay, good. Then,
Many
next
people
time.
have told me. There was a friend who told me, "Come and take my guitar and learn how to play." I couldn't because it's not enough to just take the guitar and start playing. I would just
it's all structure.
Ich will mich einfach blamieren.
You
I will
don't
just
know what to do.
exactly. I will still get stupid doing what I don't know what even if it's right or not.
Yeah.
But if I have someone that say, okay, this is the key. When you're doing this, you put your hand here and that and that and. I mean,
right.
so even when you're doing it alone, you know that okay, I have to put here. No, you train by yourself because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, if you never, it's difficult. It's especially guitar. It's difficult when when you don't have someone to teach you, and you are the kind of person needing someone to teach you. You know, because I'm the other type of person, as I told you.
Which
I
is
sit
not
there, I
bad.
just put on a lesson on YouTube or something, watch it, and just reproduce. That's how I work. But yeah, we can arrange something. Maybe I can teach you 2 or 3 chords.
Or someday.
Yeah.
Or next. Okay. I don't want to promise you because this our madam here is she's very special. We need to you know.
Am I?
Yeah, she's very special. We need to you know, she's a queen, you know, African queen. We need to appease her and you know, pet her. So I would let you guys know if next time, of course, you will be seeing her regularly or you'll be seeing us regularly, you know, in matters arising. You know, we'll be talking about other talks and other things too. So I will beg her maybe one day she might get her guitar here and just play us something little bit, something small but nice from her from her purse, what she has in her purse. But I don't know. I can promise you, but I can tell you, I'm sure something like that will happen one of those days.
Well, it
And,
might happen, yes. It might
And
happen.
yeah, and yes, as it is, very soon we will go on a break for 5 minutes, and we will be back. And when we are back, we will talk a little bit on some disturbing content, and yes, then after that we will see where we draw the curtain for today. But please stay with us. Just give us 5 minutes, and we'll be back. All right. Oh, this is warm.
Music?
Oh, sure. Let me leave something for them. No, I don't know if I can. Oh, no, it wasn't live.
Again. Now this one is a dance of tune. Kaboom! Ana machinga ni la bonga ni chigenareka. She like a Batman, ting until I can't get down. Until I baby burn down. Show me what you got, baby burn down. Until I baby burn down. Show me what you got, baby burn down. Do it like murder. Show me what you got, baby burn down. I say burn down. Just burn down. They got a pretty nice but they cannot do my look. Pocket is boom tight, so they come in this hook. Me I tell 'em about dance, I'm no stop for it. And me I do feel I'm about one say. Me I mash up the place with the drop fire. Say I'm coming kids all the necessary day. And the bend, the phone of a neat and she's in.
Ich bin aktuell in Bergen und mache eine kleine Talk-Chat-Radio-Show. Aber wir sind gleich fertig. Und danach gehe ich heimkochen. Was geht bei dir? Look at this. Who just sent me that? Oh man, yeah. He's watching. He was like, oh, look what I'm just felt. And I'm like, ah. Okay, cool. He hears the music. He was like, the song's nice.
Okay, the music is
Me I need a bomb, and if you don't know where to go,
You know, sometimes I remember those days I was still living in Italy.
Friday. You mean before Corona? That's what you mean.
Long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Fridays like this, I was like, there's a club, a reggae club called Backstage. You know, Fridays like this.
You stop. Because I want to be in the club right now, actually.
Then I would just be like, my friends would just pipe up, you know, pipe up and down. You just lazily go to club and you just feel yourself. Then I used to love just, you know, dance hall. Not good. Okay, Saturdays once in a while, but that's why Fridays I don't miss them.
I just miss them. I was like, we used to go here, like my club was the one, here in Nuremberg, the one, always, every time.
Which one?
The one, the old one at Piano.
The old one at Piano, yes.
Exactly. Man.
This new one has nothing
We
to
used to
offer.
go there at around 3 a.m. because before that we were smoking and then got there, everyone was super high. We didn't dance anymore, we just watched people dancing and then go back home.
I swear. You don't need to do much, you just need to feel yourself,
Yes,
that's all.
yes, and be
That's all.
around people. And be around a
people,
crowd of
just-
people.
Just,
Enjoy yourself.
yeah.
I'm trouble him. But what if you want me to run out that he said, she said, anything my girl said, that he said. Them say, see what I thought we got he said. When them see me jump up, we got he said. Right, if we slap with everything. Oh, no, we not afraid of no why, no why, no why, no why. Look, it's a real spot. People see when look at them, they say, love the dance man is good, what's back. Rise the rifle, the old dust back, head was just like what now. Very hard spot, no question, no hacks. Everything we get, show ya that's our heart. Fuck your mother, father, down my dogs, square splash like I'm so a stop. Run boy head like what's that door? No blood clot when I expose out that door. Blacker than me, darker than me poor. And your pussy, if you want to set this war. Out of you, not for if you list them, run out with pussy them. And you shall know me pussy them. Spinach like that target, that's it, get up with the catch them target. I'm a call name to police, I need to get him a driver in the tree. We make war about the court here, just cause records with this release. All the ones that them got with tracing and the yapping. Some pussy never can like a shipment, they're shopping. This straight close to the gun like lady that's stacking. Pussy and run when the kids snapping. We have a spot, people see when don't shot them, go sell out the dance man is no more crack. Rise the rifle, the old dust back, head bust just like one knock. We have a spot, no question, no hacks. Everything we get, show ya that's our heart. Fuck your mother.
So what are you doing with the rest of your weekend?
Watch football. Watch soccer.
Football.
Watch soccer and like that one for sure. Spring it
Who's
on.
playing this weekend?
A lot of games. I basically watch Premiership England and football.
You live where in New York? Or do you live in New
They
York?
always say online. You don't know who's coming.
Are they still hearing us?
Yeah, because we're live.
But they don't hear what we say.
They can hear the music and they can hear what you say.
Yeah,
This one
okay.
is still live
Ah,
too.
okay, you're still alive on Instagram. Ah,
Yeah.
I'm not live anymore. I'm watching us on Facebook right now.
You're watching yourself how you did. You want me to play something?
If I have a song, yes. Let me show you. That's the song that I'm listening to currently. Musica?
Musicals?
M-U-S-E. Musica? Music and with an A.
Is that the artist name?
No, that's the song name. And the artist name is Bernie Ewing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bernie Ewing Tina.
From where? So,
I think she is from Angola.
no idea.
Yeah, it's a chill song though.
I'm off the pitch.
We're about to be off anyway, right?
You ready? Yes, my people, we are back again from Okoji radio station.
Back
I'm
again.
Kaluize, and I have here with me, in case you're joining, pressing off,
Jan.
You say Yanni. Tell me.
I'm Yanni.
Yanni.
I'm Yanni. Yes.
Yan.
I'm just comfortable talking, just chilling.
I make
we
people
have nice
comfortable,
topics
right?
and stuff like. Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Talk-
I don't know
can
if
you-
it's
can-
you.
can you
I
say
don't know
about
if it's the setup. I
Come on,
don't
come
know.
on, come on, come on. If I was gonna be a host star co-presenter, you won't feel
I wouldn't
comfortable.
even be here.
Exactly.
Right?
Give me a little bit credit. man.
You're a great host. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's nice.
Is that
I feel
enough?
great. Thank you for having me.
Is
Yeah.
that enough?
What?
Give me.
Corona style. High five.
That's crazy. You can do this.
This and that with your
But
feet.
if I do this with you, the distance is like this, right? It's not even 1.5 meter distance anymore.
Well, you should go to Bundestag and talk to those people and then.
I will finish them because I will tell them everything that doesn't make sense that they're doing. At the end of the day, they'll be looking like them, like
They will call you Ding.
they'll be like
defend
true.
No.
Because I will open their eyes, I will let them understand that.
Who
it's
told
not-
you that they don't see
I
already?
think they don't.
Okay.
No. Or maybe these
Okay.
people because I think they are
You
really
go-
sick. They are sick.
Probably.
Because how can you see? Okay, is their occupation, is their job? Because they are trained to see black and call it white.
Yeah.
Because you can like literally see this as black, and you say no, it's not black, it's white.
Well, that's we were talking. We wanted to talk about lies today, and unfortunately, we had that technical problems today.
You know why I love this girl so much. She always have it on point. Yes, actually.
Yeah. We
You
were
know
struggling
our
a
program.
little
You know our
bit.
program. Usual program Matters Arising, and in Matters Arising today we're supposed to have a topic today called lies, but due to some certain technical issues which we need to still balance, because as you all know, this radio station is new, so we're still working. I'm not scared to tell you that. I'm not shy to tell you that either. It is what it is. We are new and we are starting. It's new. We are starting. We're not professionals. We're not. It's not my occupation.
We're not
So
trained in
yeah,
this.
we're not trained in this. It's new. We're just starting, and everything is still new for us and the system and everything. So we had to pause the program we intended doing today for another day. Another better day and another convenient day where we have more time and all that. When everything is basically fixed and fine.
Yeah.
So,
but leading back to what you were saying with the
Please.
selling black as white and white as black is the way
People see
people
things.
lie to each other
to each
or
other.
to themselves.
to themselves too.
Yeah.
To themselves too. Because it's very easy for them, right? That because
It's the easiest thing.
so
to
long
do,
as they sit in the comfy zone.
Yeah, right.
So long as they sit in the comfy zone, the rest people should just go to hell, I think.
Right. That's how.
And it's so sad.
That's wicked.
It's so
But
sad
yeah.
because, I mean, I think the bevölkerung the bevölkerung
Yes.
comprises and constitutes the elite. Without this bevölkerung I mean like the masses. Without the masses, there's no elite.
Right.
They know this.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We also know this.
Like their own elites, their own members say, now he is Innenminister from Germany, Horst Seehofer.
So,
He had an interview a couple of years ago in a talk show, a German talk show, and once the cameras were off, he told the host like, yes, that's how politics goes, and people that decide, like politicians that decide aren't elected, and those who are elected do not decide. So,
but that's how it is.
That's how
And
it
that
is.
brings you to
At
what we
least
call.
he's honest.
But that's
People
what
should
it is,
start
because
believing them when they say
because
stuff
that's
like
the
this.
godfatherism. There are
Yes.
people who sponsor.
Right.
So those people who sitting there, we see, are not the ones who are ruling.
No, that's not them.
The people who are ruling, you don't see them.
Yeah, right.
They are somewhere.
Or you don't know that it's actually.
You don't even know them.
Yeah.
Because
somewhere.
like, if I open my vast knowledge, what I know, I mean, we can talk from that to word. But for sure, I know there's just few families ruling this damn earth.
You're about to be called a damn, how they call them, conspiracy theorist.
Then you can say whatever, but I know what I know.
That's the famous. That's the famous label right now.
They will tell you it's a conspiracy theory. I see them, people who see the truth and call it conspiracy theory, I see them as they are still blind, they're still not awake, they're still
or
sleeping.
they are in a state of psychological shock or something that they
don't still want to nicht wahrnehmen,
be aware.
They don't want to accept it as it's happening.
And it is.
But if you open your eyes, it's right under your nose.
Yeah.
It's right under your nose. Just like some people are still scared of this, of that, or that. But you still go outside, you still see things that doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah.
And you still can't tell yourself, is this thing really true enough? Because like today I was really pissed off. I went to a grocery shopping. Getting there, it's filled up like never before. And I went in there, I asked myself, where is the rules here? I thought I thought that actually we should keep space with Oh.
This is when that's a nice example of how people or the Bevölkerung, die Bürger, they are lying to themselves as well, because when you talk to some one-on-one, a lot want to respect the restrictions, but then when it comes up to situations like this, normally if you are a conscious being, you know, okay, there's a disease going around, you keep your distance yourself, you know?
Yeah. Like self-care.
Yeah, self-care and self-awareness.
And if everybody does that, I think it should be a better place to stay.
I mean, if everybody would do that, then we wouldn't be in that situation as we are today.
So, like, I would just tell you guys out there, hey, do what is right. What is right is right.
Yeah.
Do what is damn right. And let's please go back to normal life. It's a beg. I'm begging.
I want to go to the club so bad. Okay.
I mean, not even the club. I just want to be able to
be free.
Be free, you know, not to see, not to be scared of anything.
Seeing
you know?
happy people, smiling people, smiling faces.
And to everybody out there watching us today, we're so sorry to disappoint you guys, because the original content, what we wanted to do today, we could no longer come with it due to some technical issues. But I'm happy that we could entertain you guys today. We could pull up with you guys today. We could be with you guys today. We didn't disappoint you guys to that. And I want to tell you guys that our next episode of Matters Arising will be lit. And I urge you guys to please feel free, criticize us, advise us, give us your opinion, give us something to talk about, suggest something for us, and just
topics, anything.
Just
anything
put your comments, put whatever, put your comment down. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. On YouTube, that's the number there on the screen. If you can see that, feel free to text us via WhatsApp. Those who are not living in Europe, Germany, if you're living outside Europe, you can text us, write us your message on WhatsApp through this number, and we can make this up together. We can talk to each other. Like we have some of our good friends from Indonesia who called in, and Jakarta who called in.
Nice.
And with the time zone difference, and also a friend who called in from Germany too, and some others who texted us, who commended our efforts, who liked what we're doing. We say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Even thank you to our enemies who are like, these guys should get the fuck out of here. Sorry,
thank you as well.
Thank you as well. We love you too, because without enemy there is no, what do you call it? Without enemy there is no progress, or there's no success.
Right.
So we still need
There's
each other.
Motivation, right?
Yeah, we still need each other. We still need you guys.
Symbiosis.
You know,
Yeah.
in as much as you guys need us, you need us to be your enemy. We need you to be your. So it's the same way.
We need
It's
to
yin
be hard
yang.
on us so
We can we can't progress without you guys. We love you guys. It's good what you guys are doing because, and above all, we thank God for making today a success. I think in everything we do, we should always thank God. It doesn't matter what religions you serve. God is God. Doesn't matter what religions you are or you have. And kudos to our fellow Muslim brothers too. Again.
Going through Ramadan.
Yeah, going through Ramadan, and we have I can name few names like Biggie, of a lot of them. I can call. All of them, all you guys around the world. You know, God is your strength. Allah Akbar. They say.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you have anything to tell our fans before we draw the curtain for today?
Well, everyone.
What is coming next? What are you bringing? What are you bringing for them next? Just a little bit tip of the eyes.
That's a good question.
What
because
should we
I don't
prepare
know,
for?
but I'm going to bring up something very fiery, very something.
So
that
bring
you guys can engage with us with, like a good topic.
So there should be
stay
fire.
tuned.
There should be
Just
fire
stay tuned.
service around
Yes, right.
to launch the fire when
The
it's getting hot.
fireworksmen, yes, exactly. Tell them to be around.
Tell the firefighters to be around
But we
because
will have a lot of fun.
it's getting hot in here. So take off your clothes. I am
It's so hot.
Oh, those days, man. Those days.
Oh.
All right. So, sorry, but we have to leave you guys today, and we could go on and on and on and on, but let's pull the curtain here for today, and we'll keep you guys updated for our next coming shows, and we'll let you guys know beforehand so that you guys will be on ground too with us. From my side, I love you guys, and from your side, she loves you guys, and we love all of us together. Stay safe and be peace. Thank you. And peace out.